Welcome back to the Foreshot. It's Downtime again. Hang on, Fox is invisible. Welcome back. The show where we do it on the fly. Really on the fly. What's unpleasant? Hang on. You know what? I don't think I've actually sent the signal through to our friend Mr. Tarkos. Sorry, Nick. It's been a while. Now, the last episode we had went horribly wrong, and I think I think on the internet though it was a huge success because on the internet train wrecks are especially popular. Hey Nick, how you doing, man? We don't know where the producer is. And if you're joining us, we'd like to send our best healing vibes out to our godfather of the blues, Mr. Jim Finn, and to Mr. Wizard, who are all recovering from COVID. And as has Fox, and in fact, actually, one of the things that's happened for Fox is he's now invisible. Oh no, hang on, I just have to turn the camera. Okay, there we go. All right, so Fox is alive as well after having a lot of fun. And you got pretty crook there for a moment, didn't you, Fox?
I nearly died.
You nearly died. And what is your opinion on vaccination?
Get vaccinated, people. Get vaccinated. That's what saved my life. Vaccine.
So
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
So without the vaccine, you don't think you'd be here?
100%.
You did not have fun at all during this?
My ass hurt.
You sure you had COVID, mate?
It's Downtime. Welcome back. Just when I thought we were going to have a moment of serious discussion.
Hey, every hair in my nose inside hurts. So you can imagine.
Okay, well, we are glad that you are well, and that if you heard it here first,
All parts of you are feeling better.
if you don't want your bottom to hurt, apparently you will need to be boosted. So boosters for the bot.
So boost yourself, all right?
Okay, well, this is definitely Downtime.
Unmistakably downtime. Who else would do it?
There's the logo. There's the PayPal thing, and if you PayPal us with your donations,
We can buy a lot of rapid tests.
we can afford to pay Alan Johnson in America, and he's going to be mixing one of our songs. Because things have been so grim with all the cancellations of shows that mixing has fallen to us. Now, I liked my mix. I mean, I don't know why I would be interested in the help of someone who knows how to mix and has been doing it for 30 years. I just started the other week. Listening to experts is overrated, yes.
Who needs experts when
Who needs experts when I've got the internet? Oh, my stars. You're on Downtime. We're on Downtime. This is Decaf. And even though we are in Clayton's lockdown, this is Season 3, Episode 5, Clayton's Lockdown, where it's the lockdown you have when you're not having a lockdown. It's a lockdown where what if we all just decided not to go out? That's basically... So, for all the poor venues, so we had a string of gigs lined up. No, third time. Just after COVID 2, 1, we had a string of gigs, bang, COVID 2. And then we had a new string of gigs, but this time, we were not falling for that.
This is wave 4, man.
Oh, look, I think the producers come out of the cave. Now, because you weren't here to tell me what the topic is, the topic today is Clayton's Lockdown.
Oh, really? I was going to talk about goldfish learning how to drive.
That sounds much more fun. Let's do that.
Well, yeah, but I've already put it on the title.
But
We can be flexible.
It's COVID times.
With everyone staying home, there's never been a safer time for goldfish to take to the roads.
If you're a goldfish and you've been considering learning how to drive, consider Fox's School of Goldfish Driving. I think that having been on the air now for as long as we have...
By the way,
Yes.
2021,
Yes. 22.
No, but in 2021,
Yes.
I lost a fucking 10 points.
On your driving license.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we need you to go to
So maybe the goldfish should
You-
look elsewhere.
Can we blame goldfish so they can find them?
If anybody from Uber is watching,
No. I was trying to be useful to people to hurry up to. They lay it here, lay there, and I'm paying price. So it's
hang on.
ridiculous.
Hang on, I got to get you. Got to go in for a close up of this. Sorry, Fox, you were saying?
What I'm saying, like I was trying to help people. They always late somewhere. Our ferry gonna go. It's like a boat. We got a boat party. It's gonna go. Can you please hurry up? And then boom, 3 points there, 3 points there, 3 points there. Fuck you,
Okay,
everyone.
so
sometimes customer service
can be achieved.
through a rational approach to things, and what you need to tell them is next time plan ahead, because if I lose my license, I'll never be able to drive you anywhere again.
Or
And
understand
I'm a good driver.
that you are expendable in the land. Your 5-star reputation is only as good as 12 points on your license.
4.96 actually.
So 4.96.
So yes, goldfish driving.
Goldfish driving. Well, I think I was going to try to play some music, but I've just abandoned it completely, which is normal because this is no. Remember, downtime. This is the order in which we do it. PayPal, 4-shot, goldfish, and they're just having a chat outside. It's all good. Let's tune in. Live from the garden. Just talking about their
Two professional drivers
the professional
sharing
percussion
notes.
players. Now they want to play music. Okay, what are we playing today, Mr. Gordon?
Let's play a
Bottom
song.
of Downtime. If you haven't seen this before, why are you here?
Song.
Well, I think we should celebrate being back together in the company of friends.
Oh, heck yeah. I've forgotten what the keys are for all these songs. I'm just going to guess. Thank you. Oh, lyrics too. I've got to sing this. You're on Downtime. Of my days, when trouble seems to be my sole companion. A trick of light reminds me that things change. Seems I'm always seeing rainbows, but I can't say if that means that I'm as close to heaven as I'll ever be. But even when the rains come, I know that there'll be an end. And when they're gone, you'll find me in the company of a friend. Sitting on the outside of the circus, wrapped up in my burden and my shame. But something still reminds me there's a purpose, and learning to accept what I can't change. Seems I'm always seeing rainbows, but I can't You're on Downtime. This is season 3, episode number 5, and apparently it is goldfish on bikes.
Well, no.
Goldfish. So okay, now here it is. I go back to the. It's goldfish on bikes. So look, there is a picture of. I've got the Google. Now we are so underprepared for this that we just randomly Google stuff. So there is. Hang on, I can go to the one shot on this. This is. Look, there is this goldfish.
On a bike.
Okay, so what's this all about?
Okay.
Hang on.
So,
Yes,
so scientists, researchers overseas,
the researchers
wanted to
overseas.
understand the internal navigation and whether, in fact, being a fish, you can only navigate when you're in water. Only in water, surrounded by water. So what they did is they built a fish tank, put it on wheels, right, attached a computer to it, and trained the fish to tap the glass in the direction of a visual object. And every single time the fish tapped the glass and moved the little curdy thing closer to the visual object, then they got a food reward, right? So, like all things, they get trained by food, right? So the food kind of worked, and so the fish basically can be trained to recognize an object and move towards that if, in fact, there is a reward at the end of it. But the cool thing about this is that this actually links into a lot of other things we know about the human brain. So, how many
What?
people?
Hang on.
Yeah,
So hang on. With the
it is.
Who-
It does.
what?
Wait, give me a second. Wait,
E?
just hold that thought. Because the same navigation system that is inherent in animals, whether they are migrating birds or migrating fish, is also a similar type of system that the human brain has, except the human brain uses 6 different areas of the brain, whereas the animals do not have to use as many areas of the brain because they don't have as much complexity.
Is this an incredibly long way of saying that fox drives like a fish?
Or it's saying that GPS is not necessarily good for your brain. It's like what they're actually suggesting.
Okay, the answer to your problem is change your fish food. We are here to help you. This is what Downtime does. Downtime is the panacea for your problems. It is the way that you can feel better when you can't leave the house because it's a time of complete plague and chaos. And if you like what we're doing, send us money to paypal.me/stormcellerband.
My
It's
fines
not that
too.
I actually expect you to do it. It's just that it gives me a way to segue between bits, and it's like a binky. It's like, now I'm just gonna Mr. Takos, our permanent studio guest. You know, in season 2 we actually had other studio guests,
We will again.
but we just have not been that well organised.
We'll just get organized.
So, we are back for another episode, and it is lockdown number 3, but this is the voluntary lockdown. This is the lockdown that
And when you are having a lockdown.
when we don't want to die, for example, by going outside. You know, I used to read John Wyndham and the Day of the Triffids. All this post-apocalyptic stuff. I'm now starting to look at my houseplants suspiciously. You're on Downtime. I'm going to play a bit of music for you. Strange pleasures. Lord, you know I've had my share. Strange pleasures. Lord, you know you'll find me there. Silver birds sing was not expecting to do that one. That was sneaky.
That was great.
That was sneaky. That was Strange Pleasures. We're recording stuff at the moment. So, yeah, so we're recording stuff, and that's one of the ones we're recording. We've only done that live because we haven't had that many gigs. Plague, that sort of. That was really sneaky. I totally approve. I meant lyrics. Dang, that's well, that actually really suited me because I had no idea whether that would work or not, and it could have completely face-plowed. So I held that together long enough to look like a vague professional. Downtime, push button, downtime screen, PayPal thing, contribute to the recording by reminding them, use every form of guilt you can. Hang on.
Gentle persuasion.
This is it's how to milk your audience. Oh, that's the wrong site. Okay. Fish. Fish.
Quick, back to the
Quick,
fish.
back to fish. Where's the fish? Somebody cut to the fish graphic. Sorry, Nick. You got to go, mate. There we go. Fish. Fish. Goldfish driving. So apparently we've now said that was a really good song. I like that song. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There it is. There is the driving fish. He is an Israeli fish. And can you imagine how that works? Can you imagine him parking? Golf. No, we're not trying to cast aspersions on the capacity. And hang on, we've got to go live to the garden.
Now, here's another cool thing, guys. Did you know that...
No, shh. They're bonding.
They seem to be speaking
They
some
seem
sort of
to be
rhythm section language.
Here, in the back garden, you will find the rhythm section, discussing matters of great importance, as if their microphones were not live. Yes, it is this level of professionalism that has recommend. Sorry, back to the producer. Sorry, you were saying, Elsa?
London cabbies who had to get a
Producer shot.
black cab license. It's the highest level of license you can get in London. And when you catch a black cab, you're expecting a different level of service. They would have to study this test for the test because they needed to be able to navigate all over London and answer these questions correctly. And what they found is that these cabbies, the size of their brain matter, or the size of their hippocampus, by learning all
Hang on,
of
I
this
thought this was about fish.
well, no, it's about fish.
Now it's about hippos. Hang
You
on,
heard it here
I've got,
first. London cab drivers are in fact fish in
or
giant man
hippos,
suits.
Hippocampers.
The
The
hippo
hippocampus.
hippie
sorry,
campers?
okay.
All in the water, aren't they? Fish and...
Now, Teo, you often say that GPS. You don't like GPS, do you? I've got to cut out to hear the Dutch talk about GPS and why making a big hippocampus is important. Yes, it's an aircraft.
Just follow your instincts.
Your
and-
instincts.
And your experience.
Well, last time we did that, our butts hurt. So, okay, moving back to the producer wants to talk about.
He's right.
Okay, yes, because. Okay.
Because there are two ways that humans innately navigate, two different types of navigation. One is egocentric, so it's all about based on where you are, when you're going to turn, how many streets. It's very centered on your location. The other one is spatial.
It's always centered on your location. I mean, otherwise, how do you work out where you're going? It's like.
Spatial location is a bird's eye view, so you,
What?
wherever it is
What's a
that
fish?
you are, wherever it is that you are,
Fish, hippos? No, it's birds.
We've got a whole zoo involved in this. We're just trying to get to the shops for some milk.
I just want to cut to the thing now. You see, okay, hippos, birds, and stuff. PayPal, and then a random picture of Nick. Where is Nick? Nick, Fush. I don't know. If I close Nick, oh, where's? No, hang on. I pushed the wrong button. No, that's the button. Humans don't need what? Echoes?
no, humans don't use echolocation.
Hang on. Where's Nick? Nick, are you confused? Just not if you're confused. You're very confused.
Sea creatures use echolocation.
What? Sea creatures? What?
Use echolocation in order to navigate. That's where they know where objects
This show is complete chaos. The goldfish are driving, the hippos are camping. Sea creatures are navigating.
Is that a camp hippo?
It's a camp. I've never seen a camp hippo. This is Downtime. This is season 3. This is the 5th episode.
This is an area of the human brain. It's your gray matter.
We have not been using our brains in this show for 2 and a bit seasons.
Why would we start now?
You are on Downtime. This is to help us pay for our therapy and the obvious help that we need.
Help us all this way.
And now, thank you, producer, for telling us that goldfish can drive, that
Hippos can camp.
if you are studying for the knowledge in London and you want to drive a black cab, you will need to have a large hippocampus, unless you drive an orange cab, in which case you're not actually quite required to know as many streets, or of course the white cab, in which you've just started driving and you have to ask them. So just like gradations of a black belt, when you're picking a cab in London, choose the colour. You know, you want somebody who really knows where they're going, pick a goldfish. You are on Downtime, and we eventually play music when we get confused enough to do it. Pick a goldfish. And we don't have the Bongo Liberation Front with us today, but we do have Vertical and Pumpkin. And Pumpkin. So there you go. So if you're out there in Facebook land, which we assume you are because you're not out in public, because it's not safe to be out in public, unless apparently
Double masked in a P2, triple vax.
or you work for a agency that no longer collects data. And because we are completely safe now, completely safe, because we stopped counting. Therefore, we don't need to worry about how many people. Anyway, you're on Downtime. And hang on, how does it go? Downtime. Graphic. Money. Guys.
And producer.
Producer and producer and Vertical. And our perennial studio guest, Mr. Nick Tarkos,
Of course.
who is with us today. What are we doing next?
How about Southern Bells?
Really?
Nice. Get the juices going.
I'm still really thrilled we just did the last one. Strange Play, I like that one.
Baby girl.
That's a good song. I'll pick a different harp because that one's missing a screw. Like so many things. Oh, I'm trying not to get cancelled. 2022, the year we don't get cancelled. Manap. Yes. So here we
Navigation.
are. We are all still here, and I can tell I've been in. It's hair length. Every time it just, you know, I know you got to be cool, you got to be calm, you got to deal with these times and just be, and at the same time, yeah, it would be good to be able to do almost normal things. So
Almost.
we understand out there, if you have a little bit of PTSD because this stuff is making you cray-cray, we are with you on that, which is why we do downtime, because that's what we can do.
We do what we can. It's like aperture science. We do what we can because we must.
Except the rest of the lyrics to that are for the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. So
Yes.
it's probably not the most uplifting of the lyric choices that we could have made. But here on Downtime, we are prepared to go that extra mile because we're only really visible on Facebook, and Facebook permits all sorts of discussions, as we have already found out.
Yes.
In fact, if we were to assert all sorts of bonkers crap, they would probably if we were to activate our almonds. This is what we're doing wrong. This is why we're not getting the donations.
Well, we're
rolling
using
through.
science instead of crazy.
To activate your almonds, firstly.
Say almonds.
Hello, almond.
What is your political affiliation?
No. We're keeping politics out of it. We're just talking nuts.
Well, why else would you activate them if you didn't want them to be politically active?
Mobilize your almonds.
Mobilize your
That's a
almonds.
very good point.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, we've been talking goldfish, hippocampi, black
Hippocampus. Hippocampus.
calves, celebrating the survival of various bandmates.
So,
So what?
interesting thing. So humans.
Oh, hang on. Produce a
humans?
shot. You know, if you like, do we even do likes and subscribes? I never do.
No, I don't think we
But
do.
if you do, and you go to PayPal, we will actually eventually buy the producer her own camera.
Eventually.
camera.
Eventually.
No, probably not in season 3. So hang on, I'll just.
Oh, here we go. The
Yeah,
duck and
Vert,
hide.
can you bring me something to put over my head? I just need a small.
No
No?
towels
Okay.
on your head. That's so weird. Okay, so what we know is that
now, fish.
humans have been focused on navigation since as long as humans could actually write. In fact, one of the first things that was actually written or actually transcribed by humans was maps. Right? So maps have been around for a long, long time. In the beginning, they weren't very
maps
accurate.
Maps is in 1 + 1.
No, maps is in the P word. M-A-P-S.
Not maps.
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 Oh, it's not good at
Not
maps.
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 No, maps, right? So we know that maps started to really evolve
Was the-
once we started using grid lines and measurements. But what's really quite interesting is that they know that inside your brain, every individual cell has the ability to calculate distance, because when your neurons fire in your synapses, it has to know exactly what that distance is. So your brain is actually wired by cellular level to actually understand distances, which is really kind of cool when you think about it.
Okay, well, we have covered hippos, we have covered distances, we have covered cabs,
Maps.
maps,
Maps.
maths, and that was. Thank you, producer, for that moment of downtime. And hopefully that moment will encourage you to contribute to what we're doing so that we can hire other people to do it better than we're doing it.
Aw.
I mean, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Aw.
No, you're fine. No,
I
your
could
segment's
go.
great. I just kind of.
Aw. Aw.
No, your segment's good. Like,
Okay.
that was good. It was. I just don't have any graphics or
Aw.
other stuff to go with it.
You know, our love of maps and finding things is the reason why people have been
Your
treasure
segment
hunters
was great,
forever.
but you don't have to continue with it. No,
Oh.
we're
Treasure
good.
hunters, Oak Island, looking for Spanish treasure. It's a fun thing.
Don't use all the good stuff at once.
Okay.
Let's come back to that one.
Treasure hunting maps.
You were on downtime, and out in the garden right now we cross live to Teo. That's it. That was your segment.
Do you know that did you know that
Hi.
the Dutch are notoriously one of the most famous navigation groups on the planet? They're
Did-
all about finding other places.
Did we do the coffee this morning? Did we do the strong coffee?
Yeah, we did, of course.
I'm thinking we did the strong coffee this morning.
I'll put my hearing aid back in so I can hear what you're all talking about.
No, don't start now. This is downtime. This is how we spend our time when we're in Clayton's lockdown, where we can't go out to gigs and do this live at gigs because they throw peanuts.
Unless you're leading a Hillsong youth religious camp, which apparently then you're allowed to sing and dance.
Oh, well, I know what song we got to play next. We got to do our own gospel.
Okay. Bit of Joss.
The thing is that I reckon the Lord needs your credit card, and if He doesn't, I do. See, I'm just going to put. The Lord wants you to send us money now to paypal.me/stormcellerband. And as they say on Creflo A Dollar, don't consider it money you're sending us. Consider it a seed. Who knows what will grow when you plant that seed? Strange thing.
That's interesting. Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know what.
Nobody knows better than me.
You're on downtime. I'm on decaf. Time's been my teacher along the great road. His lessons are thorough and his methods are slow. Takes almost a lifetime to reveal what he shows, and nobody knows it. Nobody knows it better than me. I've been a vagabond, I've been a rogue, I've been pushed out and moved on and done worse, I suppose. But the strength of a man is in his depth of resolve. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it better than me. I still believe the ideals of my youth. Let them call me naive. Let them call me a fool. If you don't believe it, doesn't mean that it's untrue. Learn that you rise as you fall. The saint and the sinner in us all. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it better than me. My journey's not over, though I've come quite a way. Leave them all smiling as I exit the stage. 'Cause truth and forgiveness, sweet, sweet forgiveness are all that remain. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it better than me. I still believe the ideas of my youth. Let them call sinner in us all. Nobody knows it better than me. Nobody knows it better than me. You're on Downtime. What happened to Fox?
He just had to spill his guts.
Oh,
He wasn't feeling too well. He was telling me beginning of the song.
okay.
You want to have
You want to?
go inside?
Okay. Well, proving once again that this is very, very much a live show.
He did spare us
You could have had the mic.
a very disturbing bit of footage, I have to say.
Thank you for doing that off camera, man. Well, the zombie hordes are upon us.
We used to do the Richmond River boat.
Oh, hang on. We're actually going to get a story from Teo.
We used to do the river.
You got to get closer, mate.
Even closer than
There
this?
we go. That's
Okay.
better.
There you go.
Well,
There we
there's the Richmond River boat,
The Richmond River boat.
and your drumkit would be standing like from left to the right hand side, and the boat would go like this. And you really needed a bucket next to the drumkit because halfway down the show you would not feel too good. But you couldn't stop playing as a drummer, so you just, while throwing up, you just kept playing.
Well, this is
The good old days.
this is a genuinely live show. The last episode we had, we were flooded.
Yeah.
This time,
Fox is recovering
Fox
from
is
being
still in
unwell.
recovery.
Huh? Oh, he needs what?
Well, that's a resounding endorsement of the local fish industry. And you know why? Be-
That's because they're
because
driving
they
around
can't- that's why
inside.
They can't drive.
And you're talking about goldfish, I feel more sick than more.
Well, let's talk about maps. We can just talk about maps and navigation. No movement. No movement. Okay. All right. Standing still. Oh, goodness. Goodness.
Uh, 3 seasons like this. It's just complete chaos.
But you know, we watched that thing last night, that kiss doco, and none of us are falling over drunk or making
know.
fools of ourselves.
This is just straight ethanol.
Caffeine, I think, maybe just a lot of
Well,
caffeine.
It's been a heck of an episode, and you feeling all right there, mate? Do you want to you want to just we can take a pause? No, you sure?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just something.
No, that's okay. I
Please
just-
go rid of the bad stuff. You should see me throwing up and holding baseball hand like this.
I know why we have such a high viewership on this stream. I like it. Good song for apocalyptic times. You're on Downtime. We're live. You want to help us pay for the stuff that we're recording? Send your cash there. We might need to pay for Fox's medical expenses soon. Downtime.
That would have been good. Straight up from the camera.
Okay, this is the Exorcist episode. we got unfollowed recently because we said something pro vaccines, and
Fine.
someone got mad. And I just like vaccines, I just like them. I like getting them. I like getting other people's vaccines. There's a whole bunch of things
How
that
many
if I
have you
could,
had? 30 or
I've had
40?
lots. If I could be vaccinated, the things that I'd like to be vaccinated for, I'd like to be vaccinated against parking tickets. I can actually think of a number of things I'd like to be. I'd like to be vaccinated against being in the Aldi checkout when you've got like Gonzo, the super fast chucker of food. I don't know if you've ever been like you've ever value shopped. Don't be afraid to say you shop at Aldi. It's okay. But the problem is you get in the line and you've got your 52 cans of beans because they're 78 cents each, and you really think it's good value for beans. And this guy's hurling them at you like you're some sort of ninja.
How much
like
is
you're in the Matrix, except with beans.
How much
this
per-
very fast cashier. And then they look at you and everyone else is in the line and they're all looking at you and they're going, "Why aren't you catching the beans fast enough? Why do you have so many beans?"
How much is per bean?
Is
Is
this
that?
on? 70 what?
No,
How
per
much
bean.
per bean?
Per bean. You just look at the bottom. The little sticker on the bottom says cost per bean.
Could have been.
This is Downtime. This is the 5th episode. It was about goldfish on bikes or something.
Don't mention fish
Originally-
anymore, please. I'm gonna throw up again.
Okay, I can't mention the topic. Hang on, no, that's the there we go. There's the thing. We're releasing stuff. We released Sweet Grace of Mercy. We released the Downtime album, and now we've got a whole bunch of stuff that's been in backlog, and we're finishing it now. And we're looking forward to seeing some of it mixed soon. So, producer.
Yes.
Now, I don't mean to cast aspersions on you. It's just that there's only so much super cooled information that people can handle before they need to get plunged into liquid nitrogen.
Okay. So you want to know the superest coolest bit?
We're just about ready for the
Okay.
producer shot for you to talk about any. Just don't ixnay on the ish fay as ox fay
no, I
has
won't
the-
talk about.
uber.
Yeah, no, this is a very stable
It
moment
was a
in
summon.
space and time. So here's what we know as a
Summon
result of a lot more of neuroscience and looking at navigation and linking back to the cab drivers in London.
Mm-hmm.
We know that there is a gene that means that your brain is more likely to build more gray matter, right? There's a gene, and that the people that have that gene, right, are better at spatial navigation, right? Because they're what do they
Is it
call
in
it?
space,
Their cognitive no. Their
there's
cognitive
Mars?
map.
Lost in space.
No.
No?
Where they are on the map without being
Hang on,
referential to them.
Just a moment, Fox. Yeah. I got to cut live to Fox. Fox, are you understanding this?
I got no idea. I just
Okay.
understand.
Here's the
beans,
cool
78
part, though. Wait
cents or
until I get
something.
you have to wait for the punchline,
The
right?
okay, what's the
All right,
punchline?
so the punchline is
Why goldfish
Punchline
got the
is-
puffy eyes?
so the people that have this gene and have more gray matter
Grey matter.
are actually protected against developing Alzheimer's
Why?
because more gray matter acts as a buffer to what the other gene that's on a similar sequencing point actually starts to affect the gray matter. So they know that cab drivers who have expanded their brain through studying the maps and learning the maps internally actually have a lower incidence of Alzheimer's, even if they
Have
are
you actually
genetically
met cab drivers?
predisposed.
So you're telling me that
Maybe you just can't tell.
so hang on. Now this is I've just no.
This
I'm
is a
not,
thing.
I'm going to catch a cab eventually again.
Okay.
So I'm going to say nice things about cab drivers.
Okay. All right. Ones that don't use GPS, because they're the ones you got to be careful of. But no, seriously. So the really cool thing is, though, is that what that says is that if people give up GPS and go back to building their gray matter, even if you are genetically predisposed to Alzheimer's, by not using a GPS and by relying on your cognitive map, you actually could delay
This is-
or
this is
impede
terrible
Alzheimer's.
advice. This is terrible advice.
Why?
There's going to be all these people trying to give up GPS now as a result of it. And that is
Fox
going to lead to
stuff.
traffic chaos in Sydney. COVID will be nothing compared to the chaos of people seeking to avoid Alzheimer's
I don't
by
use
throwing their
GPS.
GPS away.
I don't use GPS ever. I look at a map, and then I navigate after I've looked at a map.
Are you mappist?
I am mappist. I'm a-
Okay, so
I'm
on
a
Downtime,
mappist.
we've discovered today something about hippos, campers. I can't say the F word because Fox isn't well.
No, I'm better now.
You're better now?
Can I tell you something?
Absolutely. I've been waiting to cut to this segment all morning. Okay,
Listen.
and live from the back garden.
Listen to this scenario.
Yes.
This morning in Moore Park, I met my friend for coffee, and I ordered bruschetta. You know,
Yes.
bruschetta, piece of bread, and then tomato with onion, cut it, and olive
Yes.
oil, and that's it.
Yep.
I ordered bruschetta. You know what I get?
No, what did you get?
I get on Turkish bread salmon, and yeah, fish, bloody hell, and an egg and lemon and whatever. And she tried to convince me this is the bruschetta, and I asked her, like, what the fuck planet you coming from? You know, and I eat the shit and I throw everything because they're probably sitting there for 10 days. Planet F, yes.
I guess we're not worried about dropping the F-bomb, and I'm sorry that they served you fish instead of tomato bruschetta.
And she tried to convince me this is bruschetta. This is bruschetta we served. And I said, okay, do you see this glass? Yes. Imagine that you tell me this is concrete. We call that concrete here. Like, fuck you.
I can't imagine this happening to anyone else.
Ridiculous. And my friend tried to calm me down. Like, come on, don't make a drama. Look at now. Who's drama? I vomit because of that fucking bitch.
Okay.
All right, how about a song?
That's gone well.
Yes.
I'm glad we.
Brain matter story is a little bit
Thank you to Nick
Bruschetta,
Tarkos for telling us
bruschetta.
that there is a book named Fox and Goldfish.
Why goldfish got puff eyes?
I don't even want to know why goldfish get puff-eyed fox because it's
improved their visual acuity and they actually
No, they're constipated. That's why.
well. You are
Upside
on
of down,
Downtime.
upside of down.
This is how this goes. This is the show. It gets. If you're expecting it to get better than this, it doesn't. This is how it goes.
Constipation.
Quite often it goes even weirder. Last time we
Constipation.
literally got rained out. What? Okay. We're doing upside of down. Yes, we're doing a song. Because we've only got to do another 10 minutes of show and we're done. Welcome to Downtime. There's the graphic. PayPal.me/StormCellarBand. I got this down. You're on season 3, episode 5 of Downtime. This is Upside of Down.
It's gotta be cool. 1, 2, 3.
See her smiling in the queue today. She'd wave me through if they but let her. I wanna tell her it's gonna be okay. I wanna tell her that it's gonna get better. My friend takes it pretty hard. Hi, Terry. They don't believe him for his art. I don't care what someone else may say. He leaves his paintings at my door. I hang them on the inside of my heart. Living on the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. Living in the upside of down. Living on the upside of this life I chose. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Every night you Yeah, you're on the upside of Downtime at the moment. And if you would like to hear those songs recorded like in a studio and such, so would we, because we haven't done that. We've recorded them in the backyard and in the longest place. Because we could. Because that's what we're doing. We're making the best of this time. So if you're a fan of the 20th century and you thought, hey, that's it, we got the Y2K.
And if you like
entire
bruschetta?
planet didn't blow up. And if you like your pina colada
Bruschetta.
and getting caught in the... No. See? He segues.
Hmm.
But
I could segue.
if you, like us, want to live in the 20th century... No, hang on.
21st.
21st century.
22nd.
Then you make the best of what we have right now
22nd.
because it's just it
20
really is the 21st century. It's doing its own
22nd.
thing. So here you are on Downtime with your friends
Oh,
from Storm Cellar
and
the
and
producer.
one more little jewel, so that people don't drive and crash their cars, because I told them to give up GPS. If you want a fun way
Always
to
take a fish with you.
always take a
Take
fish.
a
with
fish
you.
with you.
Take a fish.
Have
Put
a
a fish in
fish.
your ear. The babble fish. No, that's a different story.
Where is
Go
the fish?
ahead and
There's the
take
fish.
up geocaching. You get to find treasures and you
And
get to learn to read maps.
Are
So
the treasures a fish?
sometimes they could be a fish, a plastic fish in a box, but you never know what you're going to get in geocaching.
This actually looks
That's
like they're
the fun of
interviewing
it.
the fish.
Fishy, very fishy.
Yes. Oh,
Fish,
I think
fish,
Manchester
fish.
United stands a very good chance this year.
Fishy, fishy, fish.
And yes, it was the soccer fish, but yes. So, fish, navigating, cabs driving,
Navigating.
fox being unwell,
Octopus predicting.
octopus predicting. It's the usual thing that you will find on Downtime. And as we move towards wrapping up the show, because we can, and we say thank you to all the people in Facebook and YouTube and other forms of social media whose bubble now links with our own.
Welcome to our bubble.
Welcome to the bubble, and we will now pick a song to
Take us out.
expand the bubble.
How about the kid stays in the picture?
Yeah, okay. Another of the new ones. In fact, actually, we have quite a lot of material we're finishing. So, kid stays in the picture. No looking over your shoulder. Oh, that's so yesterday. will see you again on Downtime
Yay!
next time. Das ist kaputt.